Okay. Welcome back to Black Clover Anime Review, episode 133. Excuse me. This is only the 300 chapter of the series, Beyond Tenacity. Well, but first, before I talk about the chapter, congratulations, Black Clover, for reaching 300 chapters. The last known series I've read, basically, where it had chapter 300 come out, was My Hero Academia. That was the last one to do it. And when I initially started with the series for Black Clover, it was at 100 and something. Let's see here. Yeah, when I start reviewing the manga, it was at 100 something. Let's see. I have to look way back. It might take a bit. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out exactly must be one of the early episodes. What was actually the very first chapter I reviewed? I'm looking at it right now. Don't worry. It's gonna take a bit to find this out. Don't worry. I think I'm getting really close. Okay. So the first chapter I ever reviewed for Black Clover was chapter 178. And you're probably thinking, really? 178 was your first chapter. That means you've been reviewing this for 123 chapters. Yes, 123 chapters. Yep, 123 chapters. Now, there's only been very few manga I've reviewed where it's had 300. I mean, before My Hero, I think the last official one that did that I could think of was Seven Deadly Sins was the last one I could think of where it had 300. But that was planned ending soon, within just about 45 chapters, which was in about a year afterwards. Yes, but in the case of this, I've been reviewing this series for almost 2 years now. I've been no, it's been almost 3 years, because I'm looking at the release of my very first review. If my very first review I did in the series, which when I covered the first 13 episodes of the anime, this was about 3 years ago, and well, by this coming October, make 3 years. So, excuse me. Let's talk about the chapter, and I will make an announcement related to this one. This one's quite interesting. Okay. Chapter starts off confirming that Gaja looks like he actually died, and looks like his power is being absorbed by Magicana. Undine basically is sad to see this, but Noelle is mad, really mad. And of course he collapses and looks like he possibly is dead. And looks like though that Charlotte, of course, is just standing there. And of course Noelle basically act like Asta, where he's like, not yet. And then she of course hits in the shoulder. She was back her Valkyrie armor, not yet. There's no way you can win. And looks like partially there. Try to absorb power. And of course mentioned that Acer Silver fought for the love of her children. You give up. And of course she's like, our strength lies not in giving up. And Magicana's like, no, I really can't understand that. It's fascinating, I can't expend any more time on this. Cursed with magic, exploding life. I'll detonate Liberkina and kill all the humans at once in Skiles, and then I will fully manifest here. And of course Noelle's like, Liberkina! And then of course, and then we have she of course is running toward her, and then we see Asta. Yes, Asta come completely out of nowhere, pull out his Demon Slayer sword, and apparently extract the demon power from Liberkia. And he's basically, dang, close, me. We saw each other just fine, right, Noelle? And he's like, this is completely not just fine, Dork Asta. And of course Magicka is that's what you taught me. And of course Magicka goes, what is that, human? Yep. Like, wow. It's kind of like basically like, yeah, last minute save. Now, my announcement for this: there will be no Black Clover next week for manga chapter. Why? Because for the first time in a while, the series has taken a week off. Yep. And you're probably thinking, really? It's taking a week off? Oh yeah, it is. Now, apparently, like, for some reason that the other two manga I'm reviewing, like My Hero and One Piece, they're also got 2 weeks off, but I've also been reading the Dr. Stone manga. Get this, and this is quite dumb. Apparently, even though they just released chapter, I think it was like 200 and something. Let's see, it was 205. The next chapter comes out in 22 days, roughly about 3 weeks. Now, my only guess is the reason why there is no new chapter next week for a lot of this manga is because it's probably a holiday. Now, I will talk about One Piece when I get to it, but next review I'm going to talk about My Hero Academia. Wait, this is going to be interesting to talk about this one. Yep. Oh, my ranking for the chapter for Black Clover. 10 out of 10. Great to see Asta back. First time in a few chapters he's been seen, but great to see him again. Okay, so that's it for this particular review. Next review is going to be My Hero Academia. Okay, see you next video. Bye.